just about ready to roll here. And our starting pitcher here today, Tarek Skubal. What do you have on him, Singy?
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to, misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe.
Shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
And that's through there for a strike. And we're underway. The shortstop takes the ball. On the ground, right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. He beats the throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Runner takes off. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Volpe around second, headed for third. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Big time power. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Off the mark there.
Inside,
ball two. Volpe, the runner at third. Chisholm on at first with nobody out. Edge of the zone for a strike, and a count 2-1. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And Judge spoils that one. Too low, and it's ball three.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Bases loaded, nobody out. And now Cody Bellinger in there for a strike at the top of the zone. Roll to short, could be two. Off balance speed, there's one. To first, not in time. And a run scores.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Here's Stanton now.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at-bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
Stanton swings, crushes one, out to left. Green makes the play, runner tagging from third. He's in on the sac fly, and they lead by 2.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
And next for New York, Austin Wells. Now snap throw to first. Bellinger dives back. First pitch just misses.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 2-0. There's a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Line drive. And that's a base hit into left field. And out to aboard.
Batting 7th, first baseman Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Well, he saw that changeup really well. Just a little early. Still barreled it. As you see, home run distance. Just couldn't keep it fair.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Yankees 2, the Tigers coming to bat. Back here in Detroit, and taking the ball for the Yankees, Garrett Cole. What do you have on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Parker Meadows leading things off and takes a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Ball inside.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And a foul ball. Cabrera snags it, and there's one away. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
1 out, base is empty. That one's in there, and it's 0-2. The strikeout and the second of the game for the Coltrane.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Here's Riley Green. And that one fouled off. And ball one. Check swing, called strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Swing and a high fly ball right field. He makes the grab. That is the inning. One left for Detroit, and they're down 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. Skubal back to work. Fastball for a strike. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. One up, one down.
Batting ninth, third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera.
And here is Oswaldo Cabrera. Cabrera goes 5 feet 11 inches, 200 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. That's in there. Strike one.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at bat. If you're going to let it go, you better be ready to swing it.
Missed with a changeup, and the count is 1-1. One down, base is empty. Foul ball. Pitch misses, and it's 2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Kicks and deals. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That one missed. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at-bat alone. Really making him work out there.
And he walked him. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
when you go that deep into
Up
a bat,
next,
the
for
hitter
the
usually
Yankees,
comes out on top.
Shortstop,
Back to the
Anthony
top of the
Volpe.
Yankee order. And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Reached on an infield single his first time. And delivers outside.
Yeah, let's go, Tiger. You can do it. That's outside.
Cabrera, the base runner at first with one out. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second
Now
with
batting,
one gone.
second
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And a foul ball. Two on, one out. Just missed.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike two. Jazz goes down on strikes.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Here is Aaron Judge. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. And that's outside. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With two outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Back at Comerica Park, bottom of the inning, and now the right fielder, Matt Vierling. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Fastball for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Got him looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got three straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
And next to hit for Detroit, Colt Keith. That's in there. 0-1. late with the swing there.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started.
Batting
3-pitch
seventh,
strikeout.
third
You've got to be
baseman,
better at the plate right there, at least to
Young.
foul something off, extend that at bat.
Jace Young in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
2 outs, base is empty. Swings through that one.
All right, there's
No
number
ball,
8,
2 strikes.
1 away.
Two down, nobody on. Ball
One
one
ball.
there.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the second. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail things here 2-0. Top half of the
Leading
third
off
inning,
for the
and up to the
Yankees,
plate comes
center
Cody
fielder,
Bellinger.
Bellinger.
Belsingi, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. Fought off foul.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the
Inside
tricks
ball.
of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2
Now
strikes,
batting, the
slider
designated
down and
hitter,
away from a
Giancarlo
same side thrower
Stanton.
as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Stanton
That's a
in the
ball.
box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
1-0.
One down, base is empty. And it's fouled away. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And he grounds one back up the middle, and it gets by him.
Now batting, catcher Austin
We
Wells.
know you got to watch the ball all the way into the glove. I think he just tried to be too quick right there and skipped the first step of the process. I'm sure he's in disbelief at what just happened, more so than anyone else.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Just
Oh,
off
that's
the
it.
inside edge. Next offering is fouled back. A changeup
Bolton.
missing, and it's 2-1. That one ripped, but foul. Goes down looking.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside. And as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 1 so far. And it stays fair. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Stanton around second, heads for third. And he'll pull into second safely.
Now batting, left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
So 2 on with 2 away. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Slap the other way, foul. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 0-1. In the air to left center. Green sizes this one up, nabs it, and that is that. So they strand a pair. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 2 and the Tigers nothing. And we're back as we go to the last of the 3rd. And now Jake Rogers. Breaking ball in there for a strike. And a foul ball. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And next up for the Tigers, Trey Sweeney. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
And that's in the dirt. Out to short, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Now batting, center fielder, Parker
Stepping
Meadows.
in, Parker Meadows. First time up was a pop out. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Into second, and he's got a double.
Back-to-back base hits. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Now here is Gleyber Torres. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
0-1.
Two on, 1 out. There's a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And takes low for ball 1. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Sweeney on third. Meadows over at second with 1 down.
2-2 down.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
And up next for Detroit, Riley Green. That's in there. Strike 1. Two outs, 2 in scoring position. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. That misses the zone. Going to count 1 and 2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Fights that one away, still 1 and 2.
Upstairs.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position here in the last half of the 3rd. And that's too high. Kerry Carpenter in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Now a high fly ball out to left center. And that will end the inning. Tigers strand a pair. They trail it here 2-0. Start of the 4th,
Leading
and
off
stepping in for the Yankees,
third baseman,
Oswaldo Cabrera.
Cabrera.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1 and 2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's inside.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Not the best location with the
Now
fastball
batting,
on strike 3, but
shortstop,
when you're pumping high
Anthony
90s, you
Volpe.
get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-2. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman.
2 down,
Jazz
base is
Chisholm
empty.
Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And that misses. And that is ball 1.
No strikes.
Two outs. That one pushed to the left and foul. Next offering is in for a strike. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So they go quietly there. And midway in the fourth, it's the Yankees 2 and the Tigers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Kerry Carpenter. In there at the knees. That's strike one.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Inside, just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
The 2-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Vierling in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. That pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
2 strikes.
The next pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2.
2-2 now.
Good eye in that spot. On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball. Boots it around first and hustling for second, and he'll reach second with 1 away.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Colt Keith up now for the Tigers.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
First offering, and it just misses. So man into scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that clips the inside corner.
That's ball 2.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. A little bit high, and the count is filled up.
Just not taking the bait right there, but a good pitch with 2 strikes.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
One down, runner at third. Young getting ready to hit. Outside, ball 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Popped up. Volpe makes the grab for the second out.
Up next for the Tigers, catcher Jake Rogers.
Jake Rogers will hit next. Struck out swinging his first time. There's a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And the slider just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Keith at third with 2 away. He goes down looking.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We go to the top of the
Leading off
5th.
for
Now
the
it's Aaron
Yankees,
Judge up
right
to the
fielder,
plate.
Aaron Judge.
Judge, 32 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Check swing. He went. That's strike 1.
0-1.
That one's
That's a
upstairs, ball 1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
2 strikes.
Started after it, appeal to first. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
1-0.
One down, base is empty. That one fouled off. Top of the zone for a called strike. And he chases that one. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Really love the pitch sequence right there.
Now
I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Two down, nobody on. Just missed. And that misses. And it's 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a grounder, foul first base side. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul. Next one misses. And it's 3-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Vierling in position. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the Tigers 1. Back here in Detroit, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Sweeney. Cole back to work. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Now 1-1.
1-1.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Bellinger sizing it up. He's got it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Tigers, center
and now
fielder,
here's a speed
Parker
threat. Outfielder
Meadows.
Parker Meadows. 1 for 2. And that one clips the corner. The Yankees leading by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swing and a tapper. Slings to first in time.
Now batting, second baseman Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. To right center for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Riley Green now at the plate.
Tigers, Left fielder, Riley Green.
Just off the outside edge. 1-0.
2 quick outs. Needed to get that third one. Wasn't able to do it. Now you bring up the heart of this order. You got to find a way to get it done right here.
And there's the strike. And that misses. And it's 2-1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Ripped to short. They get the force. That's out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. It's the Yankees 2 and the Tigers 1. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Tyler Holton.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches
Now
out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where
Number
it is.
87, Tyler Holton.
Well, one-run game. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells.
Let's go, Tyler.
Pitch is in there. 0-1. Tigers bullpen with some action. Tommy Canley getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Line to left and foul ball. That's off the mark, and the count is 1-2. That to right. Vierling brings it in, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Let's go, Tiger. Inside, ball 1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And there's a ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there. And typically, if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement. But still, that one tied him up, and he couldn't get the barrel to it.
Keith on the move. And that is that. So they make short work of them there. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the Tigers 1. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. First pitch misses. Activity in the bullpen. Fernando Cruz getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Weaver also getting ready. And it's even up.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
And that is out of play. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Volpe makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Matt Vierling.
And now it's going to be Matt Vierling. Tap foul at the plate. Swings through that one for strike two.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And now 1-2. Now one missed. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the sixth. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. That misses the zone. Counts full, 3-2. And that one off the inside edge. You walked him. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Aaron Boone makes his way out of the dugout, and he will make a move to the bullpen. Garrett Cole is done in this one. He exits with the lead and gave them a really nice performance. New pitcher on the bump when we get back. So they bring on the veteran, Tim Hill.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs. Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Step off throw to first. Vierling back in on a dive. Keith in the box now, takes strike one. One-run game, one out, one on. On the ground, that's a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Now a chance for Jace Young. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners are at the corners, one away. Late swing, foul to the left. So now 1-2.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs.
strikes.
This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Gets a piece and stays alive. First and third, one down. Lifted in the air down the left side. Dominguez holds it in on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest
Now
gear
batting,
and go a long
catcher,
way to track that
Jake
one down.
Rogers.
Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And next to hit for Detroit, Jake Rogers, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. There's the strike at the knees. Fouled off down the right side. Two on, two outs. Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's
Up
the
next
shortstop
for the
at the plate,
Tigers.
Trey Sweeney.
Shortstop, Trey Sweeney.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
2 outs. Bases are full. Oh, that hit him. Fires to first on the run. Got him. Nice play. Tidy work out of the Yankee bullpen there. We're through 6 full. It's the Yankees 2 and the Tigers 1. New pitcher for the Tigers, Sean Gunther.
Just trying to keep this
Now
one close
pitching
here,
for
and
the
this is where a
Tigers.
bullpen can give their players a
Number
chance to fight back
73.
into the game.
Sean Gunther.
Well,
Leading
one-run
off
game,
for the Yankees,
and stepping in
third
for the
baseman,
Yankees,
Oswaldo
Oswaldo Cabrera.
Cabrera.
He is struck out, and he is walked. Sliced hard, but foul. Next offering is fouled back. That one
ball,
not close.
2 strikes.
And it's 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And that one missing
That's
inside a sharp slider. Next pitch misses way outside. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Fielding for the wall, makes the catch in foul ground.
Now batting, shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Anthony Volpe. That pitch clips the outside corner, and that is strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
The 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
Here's the
Jr.
second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 for 3. And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball 1. And another ball. Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first, and the Yanks go quietly. Offense held in check there. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Yankees 2, and the Tigers 1.
Now pitching for New
Fernando
York.
Cruz will
Number
take over
63.
here.
These are the spots
Fernando
relievers
Cruz.
really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading
Back
off
to the top
for
of the order.
Tigers,
Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows.
Meadows.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
On the outside corner, 0-2 now.
0-2 is the count.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball.
And that one is downstairs. Now 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. The 2-2. Popped up. Cabrera settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out.
Well, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter
Second
right
baseman,
there. I mean, that pitch was right
Torres.
down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Torres in the box now, takes strike 1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their
Up
starter, and the
next for the
bullpen is
Tigers.
following suit.
Left
Just a good day as a manager, as a pitching coach, where you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
And next up for the Tigers, Riley Green. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fouled off. He was late. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Two outs. In the air, right field. Judge has it sized up. hauls it in to end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 8th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the Tigers 1.
Now pitching.
So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen. Will Vest.
Number 19.
He has a great slider with tons of movement. Yeah, the hard-throwing righty trying to secure these outs against a potent Yankee lineup, and it starts with Aaron Judge. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. There's a strike. Vest measures 6 feet even. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Here comes the 0-1. And that chops in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or way.
Got him swinging. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at-bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at-bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
And here comes Bellinger. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And that one pulled foul. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
And a good eye there. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Come on.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Stanton stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 8th. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the Tigers 1. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Luke Weaver.
Well, the best relievers
Now
love the
pitching for
opportunity
New
to
York,
come in and protect a tight
number
lead
30,
late in the ball game.
Luke
Some of them are
Weaver.
just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And that one fouled off. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Devin Williams getting ready to go. And that just misses.
That's a really good take.
Struck him out looking.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And up next for Detroit, Matt Vierling. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And that's outside.
Ball, that's out.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
One down, base is empty.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
That one inside. 3-1. Colt Keith in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And the tying run is on base.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
And now the first baseman, Colt Keith. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Runner on the go. Pitch outside.
Nope,
Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
So the tying run at second, and fouled off. Off the mark there. And the count is 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Man at second. In there. Got him looking for the K. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone.
Well, even if you don't
Now
feel great
batting,
about it, you've
third
got to swing the
baseman,
bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Here's the third baseman, Jace Young. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a foul out of play. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Jason Foley.
Now pitching for the Tigers. Number 68. Jason Foley.
Austin
Leading
Wells
off for
stepping
the
in now for the Yankees.
Catcher, Austin Wells.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Tommy Kahnle, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Rebbia also throwing. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Breaking ball inside. 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. That's down and in.
Count.
On a line, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul
Here
Goldschmidt.
is Goldschmidt. And that one in the air center field. Meadows sizing this one up. Makes the catch. One down.
Now batting, left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
So digging in, Jason Dominguez. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. Little chopper rolls foul. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2.
0-1.
Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. And now it's even up.
2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him off. It's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Cabrera, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Throws to first in time, and the inning is over. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Yankees 2 and the Tigers 1. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Devin Williams. Not many pitchers have it, but he'll break out a screwball from time to time.
Devin Williams.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Jake Rogers.
Catcher, Jake
And Chris,
Rogers.
his big strength is defense. But it is interesting, in today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page. And that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers. One-run game, bottom 9.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Next pitch is outside. Trey Sweeney in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Now batting.
And now the shortstop, Trey Sweeney.
So you got the number 9-hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
Trying to move him over here. Oh, a great flip to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
This couldn't have played out any better on offense. They were trying to trade him out to move the runner into scoring position, but instead, they just couldn't make the play on defense. You really need to get an out there.
And next to hit for Detroit, Parker
Now batting.
Meadows.
The center fielder,
1 for 4 with a double.
Parker Meadows.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Nobody out. Both the tying and winning runs on base. That's off the inside corner. 1-1. So the tying run at second. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Wow! Ball game! A 3-run shot, and the Tigers walk it off.